for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He's set and the pitch. Runners are at first and third with none out. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Working for the punch out and the offering in the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third. Kingery's there. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 5th, the 2nd baseman, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded. Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Jason Hayward now.
For the Cubs, the center fielder,
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting 8, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. On to first, a double play. Ready now, Scott Kingery. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. In there, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Line to the right side, but they just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Arrieta rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score and the Phillies tie it. We're all square at 1 apiece. So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Fouled away. The 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Almora, and that ends the inning. Phillies get just 1 despite this RBI triple. We play 2.5. All even now at 1-1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura has it. And that's the first out.
Number 5.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Digging in, Albert Almora. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Williams is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis. He reached on a single in his first try. Arrieta into the windup. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Hoskins gathers it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as we begin the top of the 4th. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
It looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now batting, Jordan Adler. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Adler.
Pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Jason Hayward is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. 3rd home run for him on the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
To the plate now, David Bodie. Oh, a diving stop, and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fastball just inside. Williams playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Adler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
the pitcher, number 49, Jake.
At the plate, Jake Arrieta. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, Jordanakajman.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First offering on its way.
Come on, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Andrew McCutcheon is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Segura at third with 2 away. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And another foul ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the bottom of the inning now, so digging in now, Victor Caratini. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 62,
Settling in now. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. McCutcheon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next is Albert Almora. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Strike one to start the at bat. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
And that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one. They're down 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in once again, Jordan Adler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're up 3-2. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strike. And I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Davy Grion will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 73, Davy.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jose Alvarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Alvarez.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Stepping in, David Bodie. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, the pitcher, Victor.
In now, Victor Caratini. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Ian Happ will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Oh, 1, here it comes. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to 3rd. The tag gets 1. Over to 2nd now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Phillies 2. Brian Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Brian Tepera.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bodie backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll step off and try and reset. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off for ball 1. The Cubs leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a game is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail 3-2. Roman Quinn will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. So here's Albert Almora next. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. To short. There's Segura. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Javier Baez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Into the box now, Jordan Adler, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing shortstop, number 9, Javier.
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Kimbrell.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. He'll begin things against Craig Kimbrell, who tries to close the door in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
You can definitely...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Flips it behind his back. He'll go to second for 1, and he let him too much. It's through him into center field. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around. Striding into the box, Nick Williams. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now.
The third baseman, number 4.
Here's the first pitch, and looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never.
Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
So he got him swinging. Scott Kingery goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Line to the right side. Adler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the 9th as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Phillies lead it 4-3. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
One ball. Strike.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-2 pitch. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. Steven Souza will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 21, Steven Souza. Jr.
This is skied out toward right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie.
Digging in and looking for more. David Bodie is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Hit the other way out toward right field. He brings it in, and the Phillies will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Philadelphia came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jose Alvarez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. David Robertson hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
5 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on